Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Sometimes when I chuckle like that, it reminds me of my oldest brother that passed away. He used to laugh like that. It's kind of funny how genes get passed down through the line. I don't know why I told y'all that, just so to share it with you, that's all. As always, I always kind of ask God to help me, you know. And I had gotten off track a little bit because one of the principles of success I want to share with you all today is the law of attraction. And that is a very, very serious principle. It cannot be ignored. The law of attraction, and I'm not going to be able to explain it to you as well as the book Secrets can, or as well as some people. I can only articulate it to you the way that I see it. And the law of attraction is very, very real. The law of attraction is a principle of success. It is something that everyone has to adhere to. Now, whether you know the law of attraction or not, it does not make it not exist for you. This is the case where ignorance is not the excuse. The fact that no one told it to you, there is no pass for this one. The fact that you never heard it before, it does not allow you to do it any other way. So let me see if I can put it to you best I can, the law of attraction. The law of attraction, to put it real simple, is the thing that you focus on, the thing that you talk about, the thing that you think of is the thing that you draw to you. It's what you attract to you. That's basically the law of attraction. The thing that you talk about, the thing that you think about, the thing that you focus on, whatever it is, that is what you attract. The law of attraction does not differentiate from positive and negative. It only does what it does. What I am saying is this. In the law of attraction, no matter what you think of, no matter what occupies your time, no matter what you say, or no matter what the focus is, positive or negative, the law of attraction knows neither one. It just attracts it. So let's use some examples here. Best example I always use is me. That way I ain't got to figure out nothing. I can just tell you my side of it. I was in a lot of debt one time in my life. This is before any of you knew me. So you can understand, in case you're not I don't want you to think that this conversation is about your income level, because it's not. It doesn't matter what income level you are. The law of attraction works in all aspects: money, family, relationships, job, career, love. It just works that way. Okay, here's the deal. I kept saying, man, this debt is killing me. I got to get out. That's what I thought was a good goal, to get out of debt. But what I kept saying was, I kept talking about debt. And you know what it kept doing? It kept attracting debt to me. So guess what? So I could get out. That's all. Is that crazy? That is an amazing law to understand. What turned it around for me was I started claiming a life of abundance. God, I am seeking a life of abundance. I want to have more than enough. I want to be able to help other people. I just want to have a law of attraction so that I'll be able to provide my family the lifestyle that I want to provide them. I want Heavenly Father to be able to be an example of your goodness and your grace in my life. That is what I started saying. And guess what? That's what I started attracting. I'm going to have a great relationship with my children. I'm going to be the father that I always wanted to be. I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to be a good husband now. I am going to do the right things. I am going to be the type of example that my sons can look no further and go, I can be like my dad. I want to be able to be a place, a beacon of light and hope for my daughters to come to. That's what I started saying. That's what I started attracting to my life. The law of attraction does not care if you want it to be positive or negative. The law of attraction just attracts whatever it is you focus on, what you think about, the words that come out your mouth. You cannot overlook this principle of success and expect to make it because of the fact that you've never heard of the law of attraction, because of the fact that you don't know how it really operates. It does not make it not exist in your day. You can start today attracting the right things to your life by changing what you say, what you think, what you focus on. Change the focus, change the thought, change the words that come out your mouth, and guess what? You change what you attract to yourself. You have got to ask yourself, why is it, man? Man, let me tell you something. Somebody said to Bishop Jakes one time, they said, man, everything you touch turns to gold. He said, no, I just don't touch everything. Man, is this crazy? Come on, man. He has a focus. He has a focus. See, he ain't just everywhere. Bring me any idea. Let me try that. No, man. He has a focus. He has a law of attraction that's working where he's attracting things to his life that's positive. That he can. Now, that's not to say Bishop Jakes don't have problems, because we talk often, and man, he have them. Oh, please understand. And he's not trying to attract the problems, but what he will attract is the proper solution for the problem. And ain't that all you need sometimes? God did not say that it would be easy. He just said he would be with you. And if God is with you, who can be against you? God will make your enemies your footstool. God is powerful, man. His word is true. He do what he say he gonna do. Now, all we got to do is do some of what we say, because we ain't going to do everything. Just do some of what we say. Okay, here's the deal. God is going to do everything he say he going to do. You and I just got to do some of the stuff we say we're going to do, because he already know we ain't going to do all of it. He clear on that. He clear on that. All right, thank you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to do a throwback opening, if you don't mind. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah! Come on. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah. To Eddie Murphy, the great Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
Billy Ray Valentine in the bathtub when the two rich dudes brought him to the house and shut the door. That's the song he was singing in Trading Places. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Boy, I love that song right there. What's up, everybody? Throwing it back.
Steve.
What's up, Shirley?
Hey, Steve.
What's up, Carla?
What's going on, Steve?
What's up, that damn Kill Spates alias Junior?
Morning, Unc, back from Killeen.
Yeah. We talked about you and birthday boy. What's up with you, pimp?
Yes, sir. Back in stride again.
We saw the
Back in
pictures.
stride again.
We saw the pictures.
Hanging out a little bit.
Yeah, you ain't see.
Act like
Nah, y'all ain't see all the pictures.
Wait, he only
Thank you,
sent us a
Tommy.
few. What do you mean?
Yeah, he
Steve?
sent us a few. Got it.
Saw the pool pictures.
That's all you needed. That's good right there. Nice guy
we saw a
standing
picture
there.
with him and Janet.
Yeah. Janet
Who was with a
Jackson.
picture with Janet?
Well, we know you sent that picture to prove to us that you really knew.
Yeah,
her.
I got tired of y'all
Uh-huh.
with that right
I knew
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a meet and greet and you just greeted Janet.
Yeah.
You still not convinced?
Let's keep it going, Junior. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a meet and greet photo.
Yeah. I ain't think it was her.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Hate continues, Tommy. The hate.
You know, that ain't look like Johnny Gill either.
How did that go? So what happened? For your birthday, you went to Vegas.
Went to Vegas, hung out,
Uh-huh.
and
Janet is doing her residency there now.
yeah. So I hit Johnny up, wind up getting some tickets.
You hit Johnny up. Boy, this boy good.
Boy, this boy good.
Okay, come on.
When you think good, look.
Boy.
Johnny threw her a birthday party because her birthday
Who
party.
is her?
Janet.
Oh.
She heard now.
Yeah, like we're supposed to know who her is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, this boy, you can't let this black ass do nothing. Yeah, man. So Johnny threw her a birthday.
Yeah, her.
Her who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson, if
You
you're
know.
nasty.
To meet a Joe.
Oh, it was off the chain though.
What was?
That the party he threw was off the chain.
Oh, okay.
Boy,
Okay, we need to hear
Yes,
more
Lord.
about
Okay.
this. All
Let
right.
y'all know who was in the building.
Jesus.
All right. Okay. All right. Coming up at 32 after the
Thank
hour,
you, man.
we got to learn more about Tommy hanging out with her, not the artist her, but Janet Jackson.
If you're nasty.
Miss Jackson. All right. Coming up at 32 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Before we get to something funny in Tommy and this party, Junior, what you got?
Okay, I'll tell you what I got. I got the Steve Harvey Morning Show and Walmart Family Mobile. Want to send 5 winners and a guest to hang out with me in Los Angeles. You'll attend a taping of Family Feud and get a meal with me. I'm going to feed you. To enter and get rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. Get everything you love about Walmart in mobile. Switch to Walmart's lowest price 4G LTE unlimited plans and start saving today with Walmart Family Mobile.
All right. Thank you, Junior.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
you.
what's up, Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chase people out.
Yeah.
Us young.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I can't get people to go see Janet.
You mean her? Okay. Go ahead, nephew. Finish your story.
All right, so I was telling y'all earlier about the party that Johnny Gill threw for Janet Jackson. It was a surprise birthday party.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it was a
Oh, do you all
surprise.
share? Are you trying to say you all share birthdays now, you and Janet?
No, it was a couple of days off. You know.
Oh, okay.
She's a year older than me, but it's all good.
Uh-huh.
You know, we talk.
I mean, but what day? It's the
What-
same birthday?
Yeah, I'm the 18th. I think she's the 16th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we made babies though. You know, cars and stick together.
Oh.
Yours is the 18th, hers is 16th. So you
I
talk to
thought
Jenny.
you said we made
That's
babies.
what I thought,
I
Steve.
was finna
That's
say,
what-
no, you
I
just
said
lying too
we
damn
made
much.
babies. I didn't say we
okay.
No, I
made
thought you-
babies.
I
What the
did too.
hell? That
That's
ain't
why
your
I said,
baby.
huh?
M-A-Y, made
Yeah.
babies.
All right,
Cause
come on.
okay, hold on, wait. Cause didn't she have a child?
Yes, you got.
Yes,
uh-huh.
she
Yeah,
has
she has a
son.
baby boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said, "Oh, the tall ass boy ain't yours."
And he's only what, 1 or 2?
But the
All
fact
right,
that he
come on,
tall.
Tommy. Come on.
So anyway, through this party, it was off the chain. I wound up actually hosting this party, and
Hold
Hold
up,
on,
hold
boy.
up,
Yeah.
hold
Boy, if you
hold
don't
up.
the
stop.
nephew wound up hosting this.
Boy, you
thing.
don't stop.
Hold up.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
I ain't lying, Craig.
Hell no.
You know what? We're gonna
Man,
call Johnny
boy.
in a minute. Y'all keep on.
Paul, you hear that, Paul?
So, okay, so
Yeah,
wait a
man,
minute.
was your boy Paul there?
No, Paul wasn't with me. Me and the
Okay.
wife. Me and the wife.
All right, so let's get
listen,
this straight. Yeah.
So you host the show. You host Janet Jackson's birthday party, and you don't tell
Sound
Paul.
crazy.
And I
Ain't
did
y'all
not.
got matching cars?
Steve, you're getting off track. Back to the party.
That's the story, yeah.
I'm telling you how pissed off Paul for this.
That's my dog.
Come on.
So party's off the chain. Lil Kim is there. She grabs the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing them all up. You know. I'm doing.
Brought up Queen, bitch.
What?
She is in the building, and I'm talking about ripping.
Yes.
Young lady Monifa, you familiar
Oh,
with
yeah,
her?
Yes,
Monifa,
She
yeah.
rips it. But then, ladies and gentlemen, Doug E. Fresh
Oh, wow.
Nice.
and
Uh-huh.
Teddy Riley
Oh, I thought, ooh.
together.
Something wrong with this whole
Jam.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, Jam.
Yes, sir.
Somebody say
Jam. Teddy.
How Teddy
Jam
Pendergrass
for
gonna be
me.
there, sir?
I know. That's what was so surprising. Come on.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
I don't believe you, because I'm telling you, I got pictures of you, Johnny Gill, and Janet.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have no pictures of you and all these other people you say you brought up.
Oh, let him get them for you.
Little Kim, I don't, we ain't seen them.
Ooh.
He sent it to me. He
Teddy
sent me
Riley.
pictures of
And let me say the beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Lord have mercy.
Halle Berry.
Now, you know that's my one.
Okay.
Look, listen at my dog. You hear him? You hear him down there?
Kim. What is he saying? What are you mumbling?
The beautiful Nicole Murphy was in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She
she
is
is
gorgeous. Now,
so
she
dope.
is gorgeous and very sweet.
Oh,
You're right.
I know this is a lie.
She taller than me.
Dog,
It's a lie. I know it's a lie.
Dog,
it?
Lil Kim
Janet
taller
Jackson
than
Lil
you.
Kim is not taller
Teddy
than me.
Riley taller than you.
Teddy
Dougie
Riley is
Fresh
so-
taller than you. Janet damn near taller than you.
Johnny Gill.
Hell, Janet's baby damn near taller than you.
Oh, man.
Hey,
So that
dog.
was a nice
Dog,
birthday.
are you for real, man?
About what?
Didn't you hear me telling you not to?
I know, but I
But, dog, what's wrong with you?
don't know. I just said she was there.
Dog, for what? You named all them celebrities that's singing and rapping. What would you bring her up for?
We on the air.
She
People
was
can hear
just-
y'all
Yeah.
talk.
Man, I know people can hear. I wanted people to hear why I was trying to stop him. They heard that too.
She was just beautiful.
Dog, that ain't what, you don't announce nobody for beauty.
Okay.
For beauty.
You just supposed to say
Your dumb
Nicole
ass.
Murphy was there.
Oh, and Sierra was in the building.
You ain't supposed to say
Oh, I love
that.
Sierra.
Boy, Sierra sang, boy, food.
What, Steve?
I don't
Boy,
understand.
you don't announce people like that.
And Jimmy Jam.
See, a musician.
Another producer.
Everybody know. You just can't throw out some fine chick.
They had this one actress that was in there.
This
Okay.
boy right here, man. If you
I'm
be,
sorry.
man, I'm telling you, man. If you make 8 years, it'll be a miracle.
You talking about being married?
I look in here where lemonade gonna bust him in his head. man.
Ah.
Cut his head open down to the white meat.
So, I still want to know. Did you talk to Janet?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, Well, me and Janet talked all night. Yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all talk about?
Yeah, what was the conversation?
You know, I brought up the weather. You know, what else I brought up?
The weather in Vegas?
Yeah. Nice day today. You know, I get nervous when I get around superstars. I don't know.
And what did she say?
The weather's nice.
Uh-huh.
Then what else?
It's beautiful.
Wow. She
You're
was
so
like,
I'm not
stupid.
buying none of this.
You're so stupid. You're funny, but you're so stupid.
you said you were so stupid?
Yeah, it made me feel
Nailed
so
it.
good.
Steve, did you hear
I
that?
felt
How I
so
miss it.
Okay.
I know if she ain't said nothing else, she came to that conclusion. You so stupid. But the sad part of it is to him it's a compliment.
It was.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. I'll be here all night.
Did she say anything about thank you for hosting or anything?
Yes. Thank you. You did such a great job.
Oh, wow. All right.
I love your accent. You're so southern.
Oh, okay. Well, coming up.
Show hillbilly.
Coming up. Coming up next, the nephew. More of him with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Oprah helps a New Jersey school keep the lights on. But right now, the nephew's in the building right here to run that prank back. What you got now?
All right. You didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money.
Oh.
You didn't fall. You ain't getting no money. Run it, cat.
Hello,
I'm trying to reach a Glenda Ann, please.
this she.
How you doing? My name is Brad. I'm actually with the A&C department, accidents and conditions. Wanted to give you a call and see how you're doing this morning.
I'm just fine.
Great, great. Now I am the accident and condition coordinator, the last person that it goes to before actually issuing out a check. And just wanted to give you a call and see how everything is going. Have you been to the doctor on your fall? And just wanted to do a follow-up with you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah, everything is just fine, thank you.
Have you needed to do any rehabilitation work or anything like that? This is just a random procedure of all the notes that I have to write down. And like I said, this is the final step of getting you out a check. Now, the last I heard, you were offered $2,000. Is that correct?
If you work there, you go ask your supervisor. You would know all that if you worked there.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the file that I have, ma'am. I don't have everything in
Okay,
front
well,
of me.
if you
but
got that wrote down, that's what they offer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, here's what we're doing. I've also been brought some other records. Is this the first time you've actually had an incident like this?
What?
Is this the first time you've had an incident of actually falling?
Yeah, that's my first time.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're doing, looking over the records here, I've got some actual incidents that it seems like you've actually fallen several times in other places. And what I'm having to do here, ma'am, is let you know that I am not going to sign off on this at all. So the money that has been offered to you, I am no longer going to be, I'm not going to confirm this check to go out to you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't think that you have a problem. I think that there's something that you deliberately did in one of our stores.
I could care less about what you think. What happened was the was on the floor. I fell. They gonna have to pay for the claim either way it go.
No, we're not going to. Actually, ma'am, what I'm going to have to do is get you to come down and sign an agreement.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Yes, I'm going to need you to come down and sign an agreement that you actually made this whole thing up. And I need that in writing with your signature.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Look, ma'am, I don't care if you come down or I have to come down and haul your ass in, because I'm not signing over a check to you for somebody that deliberately laid down in the floor and act like something was wrong with them.
You're a lying, deliberately done a thing.
How exactly did
it was witnesses. You need to talk to them.
I've spoken to every witness, and you know what, ma'am?
You haven't spoken to every witness because my friend was there. You haven't spoken to her.
There's a lot of people that assume that you're lying.
Well, I don't care what they assume.
Ma'am, let me explain something. We can take this thing further. I even have you on video, actually deliberately laying down in the middle of the floor as if you have actually
now
slipped.
I know you're lying.
No,
now
I'm not.
I know you're lying.
No, I am not, ma'am. And
now
listen,
I know
we're not
you're
going to
lying.
give you
What was your
$2,000.
name?
We're not
What's
going to
your
give you $2.
What's your name?
My name is Brad with the A&C department.
Well, you won't be having a job too much for long because you a fool.
No, I'm not a fool. I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that you understand that
Now
this
I want
is
to
not
make
something.
sure you understand.
that this is not something that you can do or continue to do. Now, I want to hear it out of your mouth. You tell me, did you lay down on that floor deliberately?
You crazy little you think I'm finna sit here and tell you I deliberately laid down in a floor.
Am I crazy for you to sit here and tell me the truth?
I accidentally fell. That's it. That's all.
No.
That's
you
all I
deliberately laid down on that floor, and you're deliberately trying to get $2,000 worth of money that does not belong to you.
Well, you just review the damn tape then, and you'll see what happens.
Would you like for me to get authorities to come over, ma'am, and bring you in? Because what we're...
I don't give a who you get. You get whoever you want to get.
If I need to send authorities down there, ma'am, to
Okay,
bring
well,
you
send them over here. I'm not scared of them either.
I don't think I'm not.
What
I'm
they
not.
gonna do?
They're going to bring you in, and you're going to sign this form I have that you deliberately laid down on that floor.
You a fool.
The nerve of you, black people.
I'm not coming in. I'm not signing nothing. Now what you talking about? I don't know. I ain't never heard this you talking about.
Now I want you to bring your little narrow black behind in here so we can get this stuff rectified. Is what I want done.
Are you crazy or deaf or you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed? I tell you that. I am not coming in. I don't know what I would have to come in for.
I want you to sign a form that you deliberately laid down on this floor, and it was all fictitious.
Now, why the would I do something like that and then go to jail?
Why would you lay down in the floor in the first place when you knew nothing was wrong?
I told you I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was in front of you. I could look you in your eyes and tell when you're lying.
I told you. I told you what happened. That's it. That's all. Bye.
Hey, let me say one more. Hello? Call her right back.
Hello.
Ma'am, I don't want to continue to go back and forth with you.
Look. You really pissed. Look, I told you what happened. I'm not going to keep on telling you that. I don't know why the you keep calling me. Let me speak to your damn supervisor.
Let me say, well, first of all, ma'am, first of all, I am the supervisor. This is what I want. I think we can get this clear.
Look, what the I'm going to come in and sign what?
Here's what I want you to do. If you come down and sign it, I'll you go.
If you think I'm finna come and sign some papers saying I laid on the floor, it ain't none of that true. The was on the floor, I fell, that's it, that's all. Now, what the are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Are you listening?
Have you been drinking?
I want to
drinking got to do with anything. What I do on my own personal time is my business.
Can I say one more thing?
Drinking? Don't keep calling me with that.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'll let you go.
My back still hurt, and you talking about you ain't gonna give me no money. You crazy? I am gonna get some money. They should have had that up off the floor. Then I wouldn't be having to go through none of this. You have I been drinking?
Glenda, I'm gonna say one more thing to you, and then I'm gonna let you go.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother JT.
Who did it? James.
James, baby, James.
I don't know. Yeah, James, I'm gonna get him when he get home. Who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy. How you doing, baby? You stand your ground, baby.
Second, huh?
Stand your ground, baby. Stand it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. My pressure was going up a little bit, but now I'm fine now.
And everybody here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we love you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
There it is. I'm back. Hey, Memphis, Tennessee, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The nephew's in town. Chuckles.
It's gonna be out and popping tonight.
It's gonna be packed up in there.
You better know.
All right, listen, coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In entertainment news, we got some really sad news. Who's not a fan of the group After 7? I mean, everyone. Melvin Edmonds, from the group After 7, and the older brother of Babyface. He is the older brother of Kenny Babyface Edmonds, died on Saturday. He had a short illness. He passed away. He was 65 years old. And, I mean, just a sad situation. I mean, he could really sing. And you know how they traded lead vocals in After 7 and everything. And just a sad situation. Our prayers and our condolences are going out to his family and his friends and to our family member, Babyface. Yeah.
Ooh, Can't Stop, Ready or Not.
Yes,
Ooh,
come
in the heat
on,
of
the
moment.
hits. Yes,
Ooh.
seriously.
praise.
Yes, from the deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, yeah, it's pretty sad though. Yeah, very sad as a matter of fact. Love that group. Absolutely love
Yes.
that group. Yeah, and in other entertainment news as we move on, Principal Akbar Cook has made a huge difference in the Newark, New Jersey community, and his efforts caught the attention of the one and only none other than Oprah Winfrey. It turns out Oprah made a surprise visit to Westside High School on Friday night. She donated $500,000 to help keep Cook's Lights On program running. What's that, you ask? Well, Principal Cook first made headlines last year for adding a laundry room to his New Jersey school after learning that many students skipped classes because they were being bullied for not having clean clothes. And then more recently, Principal Cook went viral for his Lights On program, which keeps students off the street by giving them a safe place to hang out, shoot pool, play ball, video games, and all that at the school. And Oprah made a $500,000, $500,000 donation. So
Love it.
congratulations to her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big.
Yeah. Now, was she getting some flack on Instagram? I heard Carla about somebody just wrote, "Why don't you, give money to students like Robert Smith did to
No,
Morehouse?"
wait a minute. No, wait. See, this is the troubling part of it. The person who typed it in, what are you doing? What are you doing? What he does, he did at the spur of the moment. How you dogging Oprah? All this stuff Oprah done. Do you know what
But
Oprah
wait a
has
minute.
done?
She did clap back, Steve. Oprah did clap back. She said she has put 400 men through Morehouse. She said that, and she gave $13 million in scholarships. So Oprah has,
Count.
Since we
Yeah.
She was the largest contributor in the African American museum up in D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Stop.
He
Y'all stop.
always giving, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Oprah has
Always.
done so much.
Yes, she has.
But
And
what
stuff
kills
that we
me
don't even know
are the
about.
people who type in this stuff who ain't done nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. Oprah Winfrey sent all those men from Morehouse to college. That's
Yes.
phenomenal.
Isn't
Them
it?
ain't Oprah's kids.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Don't forget the school in
Right.
Africa.
The school in Africa,
Yeah,
yeah.
the school and yeah. All right, Steve, we got to move on now. Time for
Jesus.
headlines. I know.
Man, what is wrong with us? Why we can't be happy for somebody doing anything? If them people got that kind of money, them billionaires are spreading that money around like that, helping people, man, why can't we celebrate that? Why you don't do this? Why you ain't doing nothing? Why you typing? Let your monkey ass sit down somewhere.
All right, let's get to the
With
headlines.
your monkey ass.
Steve,
No, hell
before
no.
you get crazy with it,
No.
introduce Miss Hand, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, this is Ann Tripp with the news. Oh, boy, Steve. The United Nations Secretary General is calling on both the Trump administration and Iran to tone down the rhetoric amid the rising tensions in the Persian Gulf. Meanwhile, Iran's ambassador is calling for a dialogue among Persian Gulf states. The White House says former counsel Don McGahn cannot be forced to testify before the Congress today about the findings of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russian election meddling probe. So the president says McGahn is not going to be showing up today on Capitol Hill. William Barr's Justice Department says McGahn has immunity as a former presidential advisor. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler is not expected to accept the Trump administration's position, so his panel could vote to hold McGahn in contempt of Congress. The government's looking into the death of a teenage migrant from Guatemala. The 16-year-old boy discovered unresponsive yesterday in a U.S. Border Patrol station in South Texas. This is the fifth death of a migrant child in U.S. custody since December. Police in Dover, New Jersey, are seeking to explain a video showing what appears to be an unnecessarily violent takedown early Sunday of a teenager wanted on an outstanding warrant. One white cop is seen with his hands on the throat of 19-year-old Cyprian Lake, while the other white officers punching him repeatedly in the head. Meanwhile, some other officers are saying, turn over, but other officers are on top of him, so he can't turn over. The Dover police chief insists that race played no role in what happened. Nevertheless, both cops have been put on administrative leave. Chi-Town's got a new mayor, Lori Lightfoot, the first black female to ever head the city of Chicago, sworn in yesterday, promising to work hard to restore safety for the Windy City residents and more.
Enough of the shootings, enough of the guns, enough of the violence. For years, they've said Chicago ain't ready for reform. Well, get ready, because reform is here.
Lightfoot, who is also openly gay, succeeds Rahm Emanuel, who decided not to seek re-election. Ford cutting some 7,000 white-collar jobs, about 10% of its global salaried workforce, at a projected savings of about $600 million a year. Finally, mixed news from the world of boxing. HBO's popular announcer Harold Letterman has died at age 79. Harold Letterman, a respected boxing judge, passed May 11th in New York in on a hospice place. It was due to liver cancer, his daughter says. But on the other side of the coin, Deontay Wilder defended his heavyweight title, scoring a knockout win on Saturday night over Dominic Breazeale in just the first round of their scheduled bout. Among others he thanked was his trainer, Brooklyn's own Mark Breland, Olympic gold medal winner and former welterweight champ. Breland's been in the fight game since he was 8 years old. So congratulations to Deontay Wilder and his trainer, Mark Breland. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We got to say congratulations to Lil Nas X, who has partnered with Wrangler Jeans.
What?
All right, he's making things happen, yes. Wrangler released a statement. We're incredibly excited about the success of Old Town Road and our partnership with Lil Nas X. It is another great example of the power of music and, in our case, fashion. They've decided to unite and inspire us all. Now, Steve, here we go. Some more hate. This is according to the Shade Room. Some of country music fans feel having Lil Nas X as a spokesperson is a step down for Wrangler.
Wow.
Speaking of hate,
they feel
yeah,
that.
come on, man.
Yeah.
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 The
But
number one
whatever.
song in the
What?
country right now?
What? Since you hating on him, just let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
What was your country ass doing to get recognized by Wrangler, Levi, or any damn body else?
Okay.
Has your hillbilly ass
Call him
made
out.
a song? Now this brother come along, top the
Yes.
country charts and all other charts. Now it's a step down. If it's a step down, how the hell he number one?
Yes. For 6 weeks, number one record
How
in the country.
is
Him and
he
Billy
number
Ray
one a
Cyrus,
step down? I tell you what. Here what you do. This what you should do. The hillbilly that typed this in. Why don't you not wear no more of they jeans?
Oh.
That's what you do. You stop buying the jeans. And let me show you what will happen to they stock. Not a damn thing. Because that little 2 pair you buy a year, you ain't moving the needle. You can't, man. You know what, man?
And I'm going to get some Wranglers because
Yeah,
of this.
because that's
Yes.
right. That's
I'm finna
right.
get some
We can
myself.
support. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
shout
right,
out to
Tyler.
Wrangler.
How you
Yes.
can't be happy for nobody? Man,
Just because
Hey.
the kid is black? Come
You
on.
And like,
You know that's what
and
it
like
is.
country.
Yeah.
it's a step down. Why? No.
The hate.
He's getting ready to put Wrangler back on the map. Hello.
They've been down a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
The
ain't bought
step
that.
down is what's happening in the White House. This is a step down.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody
Our
who doesn't
leadership in the
respect
country.
the presidency, the office, and then our so-called leadership that supports anything that he does without having the courage to stand up. Number one, protect your Constitution. Number one, protect the integrity of the office of the presidency. You all have foregone all of that to sit up and just say, so our party can be in control. I didn't know that I would see this day. It's 2 days I didn't think I'd see. To live to see a black man become president.
Come on.
And I thought I'd never live to say the day when your president was more important than your country.
All right, coming up next at 34 after the hour, Steve. Common said he couldn't eat after he broke up with Erykah Badu. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In a recent interview with People magazine, Common talked about his relationship with Erykah Badu. Wow, I think this is the first time he's opened up about this. He says this was his first love, where you're just open and floating. He was in love. He said, when we split, I was 27 or 28. I was in a haze, just going through the motions. It was hard to eat. That was a point as an adult where I just felt like, man, I'm in love. That was the first experience I had as an adult that I could really say gave me a great look at what it was to be in love and really loving a woman and loving a black woman unconditionally.
Put that Baduism on it. That's what she did.
I'm talking about that.
Put that Baduism on it, boy.
Badu. Yes. Steve, can you relate? Have you guys ever ended a relationship where, been in a relationship where it was ended and you couldn't eat? You guys broke up, you couldn't eat, you're just going through the motions?
No, I ain't.
Yeah, I've had some relationships
Tommy
where I
talked
broke up
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't eat because I was looking out the window. I was scared of getting shot. But
You were scared? Wait, what? What? All right, tell us this story, Steve.
scared
We've
of being
heard
ran
common.
down and things like that. I've had a woman run up on the curb and try to hit me with a car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, your breakup
What did
went
you
bad.
do for all that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought.
You know.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't really.
What? You took us through that, and you
Yeah,
were
I
just
just
kidding?
took Yeah.
I'm just playing. You
wanted
just
to
got
participate.
pranked.
Yeah, I just wanted to play.
Well, you had me.
Wait a minute. You guys have never had such a bad breakup where you couldn't eat.
My
and you
fat
were-
ass.
That's all you did was eat.
What?
Maybe it was so bad that's all you did was eat, huh?
That's how you cope
Yeah.
by eating
Yeah.
comfort food, huh?
All that pizza immediately.
Do
Okay,
you
so
really,
that's how
Yeah,
you deal with
get
it.
me through mine.
You
I'm going to eat.
Comfort food.
Yeah, and some ice cream.
Something to
all
make
that.
you feel better,
Yes.
yeah. Well, Common said he couldn't eat.
Well,
I was younger than that when I broke up with the first girl I cared about.
Uh-huh.
And I immediately did the only thing I knew how to do.
What, Steve?
What?
Is this...
Go get another girl.
Well, that's what they
immediately.
say now. The only way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
It happens fast.
Same day.
Yeah.
Dang, I was the only one. Surely you didn't go through that. I couldn't eat.
I've had a bad enough breakup where I couldn't eat. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was losing
All
weight.
on,
Yeah.
on your mind.
Yeah.
And, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I lost weight, all that.
Me
Yeah.
I
I
got
lost
the-
a job one time and I couldn't eat. Literally.
Because of the money.
Yeah. Just couldn't eat a
Literally,
damn
he
thing.
said.
I'm talking about toe up. I'm talking about toe down. I'm talking about. Man, I couldn't eat, couldn't gas up, couldn't go nowhere.
Always
Yeah.
Oh, couldn't make rent.
He said couldn't do
Oh,
that.
Lord, I was toe up.
Couldn't eat.
change
Couldn't
the
shop.
subject.
What about you
Couldn't
and
do
Big
that.
Honey? Tommy, you were a little down when you and
But
Big...
I was naked with somebody the next day, though. The very next day. I had to get over it.
Who
Now.
was?
Huh? I don't know who it was, but I was naked with
You know
somebody.
who
the next
it was?
day. Yeah.
I mean, because you and Big Honey had a long,
We had a long relationship.
Yeah.
You know, but when something like this happens, Shirley, you have to sex through it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's my clean way of putting it.
Uh-huh.
You have to sex through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Junior, you ate pizza. You ate
Soon
food.
as she said it's over.
Oh, she broke up with you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. I'm good. I had oxtails, ham hocks. I had
Not
gravy.
the soul food.
Yeah, some candied yam. My grandmother was cooking.
Oh, she got you through it.
Yeah. You hungry? Hell yeah, Granny, if you cooking. Since I be
Did you go
crying.
over there crying?
Well, what-
Did you cry?
Yeah. No, I just walked in the house. I said, "What's that?" She said, "It's some ham hocks and some oxtail,
Wow.
some other pork chop, green beans. You know."
Eat all that.
Yeah.
Man, Junior, that's what I want, man.
What, some oxtails?
Hell yeah. Some oxtail.
Man,
Right.
Rice and some gravy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Shirley put some in her crock pot.
Mm-mm. Ain't no telling what'll come out that crock
I
pot.
was just thinking, wow, if I had my recipe book, I could look it up.
Shirley, stop. Oxtails ain't in your recipe book. Just go to break, girl. Go to break.
Shirley, where my chili
Matter
at?
of fact, we'll be right back. We'll be right
The
back.
nephew is coming up next with a prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, you're not going to believe my strawberry letter for today. The subject is you can't have your cake and eat it too,
Yeah, you can.
but wait till you hear it. Right now, though, the nephew's in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
I want to date your mama.
Oh, see, right there.
Yeah.
I want to date your mama.
Steve, how would you do it again, please?
Today's prank is I want to date your mother.
See?
That's it?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there.
What do you need?
I know.
Yeah.
Put some prank on that. Put something on there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how to prank because obviously you're the king of it, but I was just talking about the introductions could use a lot of work.
You got to put some more flavor on that. Try it
Now,
again.
see, the flavor is in the prank.
Yeah, but put some seasoning on that intro, though.
Yeah, see, that's where you and I differ. And so, once again, just do what you want to do.
All right.
All right.
How did he say? I'm sorry, I can't. I want to date your mama.
Well, do you, man?
Run it.
Boo.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Burns. This is James. This is her son. How you doing, man? My name is Gordon. I just recently joined the church, man, within the last month, and I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. One of the members gave me a number, but I guess they must have gave me the wrong number. I guess is this a home number or what? What is this?
Oh, hold up. Who is this again?
My name is Gordon. I'm a new member at the church.
Yeah.
Is this your number?
Yeah, man. This is my phone number. I'm James. I'm her son.
Oh, that's your mom. Okay, that's your mother.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, my bad, man. I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. Now, do you have a cell or a home number somewhere I can get in touch with Miss Burns?
Wait, tell me. Your name is what? Gordon.
I just joined the church, man, so I might not have met you yet, James.
Okay. Well, God bless you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is there any way I could get your mom's home number from you?
I mean, you just joined the church. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to talk to her. I mean, is there a message I could pass on to her, though?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to see if it's all right for me to take her out. I've been seeing her for the last. Hold up.
Tell me now. You were just saying that you were a new member to the church, and somebody gave you, or they were attempting to give you my mother's number, and you're asking me if you could take her out, man?
Well, I wasn't asking you. I thought I had her phone number. I guess they gave you your number by mistake. That's my reason for calling. I thought I was going to get her. I want to take her out, maybe to dinner or something.
Well, I'll be quite honest, man. I just came back home from overseas from fighting and everything, man. And, I mean, my pops just passed away not too long ago, and I ain't too keen on my mama going out with somebody. And besides, you don't even sound like you her age. She in her 60s, man. How old are you, man?
I'm 36.
Get the hell out of here. How old, man?
I'm 36.
I'm 34. What the is you doing? You do realize my mom is pushing 60, right?
Well, you know what, man? I look at it like James, right? James, I look at it like it's, age ain't nothing but a number, man. It's what's in your heart, man, and how you carry yourself,
Yeah, but my mom, but my mom ain't no cougar like that, and I know she ain't coming after you. All right, now, I remember her telling me that she trying some new things at this church, but going out with some that's 30, how old are you? You a baby, man.
I'm 36, dude.
Man, you like my brother or something, man. Ain't nowhere in the world my mama gonna be dating.
Okay, James, let me say this, man. First of all, I didn't even know I was calling you. Second of all, I'm calling to speak with her. I'm not calling trying to get permission from you. Miss Burns is a grown woman. Miss Burns can decide.
Whoa. Time out. Now, I don't think you heard me, man. I just came back from fighting overseas. My pops passed away not too long ago. I am the man of the house. Let's get that straight right now, all right? I don't care if I'm still living at home or not. I'm the man of this house, all right? You calling to ask my mama on a date? Yeah, you might as well just stick to church, dog, because, as I said, be blessed. But it ain't going to be no blessing from me to you. I tell you that right now.
Okay, I'm not looking for a blessing from you at all, brother.
You might want to look for a blessing.
I respect the fact that you've been overseas and you've been fighting for this country, okay? But if I decide I want to speak to Miss Burns about going out, I think Miss Burns has every right to decide if she would like to go out with Gordon or not. And Gordon wants to take her out.
Hold the up. Look, bro, I don't care how old you say you are, all right? Number one, you're too young, as I already mentioned, all right? This ain't going down with you and my mom. Straight up.
Hey, man, that's for your mama to decide.
No. You bringing up my mama, you letting the word your mama come out your mouth again, that's going to get you up, all right? I don't know where you from. I don't give a how old you are. I'm 36, man. I know what church my mama go to, and it ain't going to be her and you. You ain't going to be asking her out, all right? I don't give a what it takes. I would show up on Sunday, catch your in the pulpit or wherever you're going to be sitting, in the back, in the choir. It don't matter. Something is going down. You are not going to get with my mama like that. You got that?
That's up for your mama to decide. If your mama want to go out with me to have dinner, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm deciding it right now. It ain't going to happen. I told you before, be blessed or get your whooped. You got two choices, all right? I didn't fight overseas 3 years to come back and also deal with my daddy dying and then come back. Man, I'm suffering from PSD, dog. I don't know what the I'm going to do unless you want to get it like that.
You suffer from what?
A PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I will release all that on you. You got that? I don't play that.
Hey, man, listen, I don't want no trouble.
It don't matter to me. You can catch it.
Okay, look, man, listen. I ain't trying to have no trouble out you, man. All I'm finna say is this right here. I'll talk to your mom on Sunday, okay?
You ain't gonna talk to me. Are you not hearing me, man?
Okay.
I'm going crazy right now.
Okay, can I say this? Can I say one more thing to you, man, before you explode?
You ain't got nothing else to say.
I got one more thing before you explode, man. Is you listening?
Yeah, man.
James?
What?
Hey, man, I want to tell you this, man. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your mama got me to prank phone call you.
Get the out of here. This who?
Hey, man, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your mama told me, she said, my son been overseas. He been fighting. I'm glad to have him home. She said, we got to get him back in the spirit of laughing.
Man, my mama, are you kidding me, man?
We got you good.
We listen to this show overseas, man.
First of all, I got to say thank you for fighting for this country. I want to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You get it overseas and in the States, dog. Thanks, man.
Did I go too far, Sheriff?
You know you did.
Yes, you played too much.
You already know.
Mamas need love too, though, don't they?
Of
You don't want to talk
course.
about dating
We're
nobody,
both mothers. Yeah.
I wish you would talk about dating mine.
I might call you next week. I might call you next week. Memphis, Tennessee, I'm on my way, baby. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The nephew is headed to Chuckles. 2 on Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. It is Memorial Day weekend. Come get your laugh on with your boy. I will be in town all weekend long. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. Chuckles. Let's get it cracking.
All right.
I want to date your mama. Matter of fact, bring your mama. No, I shouldn't have said it.
Wow.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said it.
Well,
That was.
That's you too far.
But you go too far a lot.
That's you.
Right there at that edge. But he usually goes to the edge.
He steps over it.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You think I'm overboard?
Yes.
No, perfectly. My God, you're terrific.
Is this reverse psychology, Steve?
Y'all
No, it don't matter. Psychology don't work with her.
We're getting ready to get to the strawberry letter, okay? Up next, the subject, you can't have your cake and eat it too. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one today. So before I actually read the letter, I have to do a disclaimer here and ask you, please listen to the entire letter. It is not what you think, okay? It's going to get a little crazy in the middle, but stick with me. All right, please. Thank you.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Subject, you can't have your cake and eat it too. All right, one more time. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been dating a guy for 6 months, and he's one of the sweetest men that I've ever met. This weekend, he disclosed some information to me, and I need your opinion. He He and I met when I moved out of my condo. He was the supervisor of the moving company that I used, and he was very professional and handsome, and when he asked me out, I accepted. We started out as friends, and now we're in a relationship. On our first date, he said his favorite thing about me was my skin tone and how soft and supple it looks. I had not had that much attention in a while, so I was overjoyed. Whenever we go out, he caresses my skin with his great big hands and kisses my shoulders and neck. We finally got intimate over the weekend, and it was everything I had hoped for. But then it got tricky.
Here we go.
After sex, we were lying in bed, and as usual, he was rubbing on me and kept saying how he loves my skin. He then whispered to me, "I just want to eat you." I giggled and turned to look at him, thinking he wanted to go for round 2. But then he said to me, "No, I literally want to eat you." I looked at this man and asked him to repeat himself. He said he fantasizes about eating a part of a woman's body, and it's a big fetish that he has not been able to live that out. He elaborated that overseas it's a big thing where a man will take part of a woman's buttocks and eat it.
What?
He said he's been fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
You heard me.
Hold on. I was thinking you were talking about something else.
Okay, right. That's why I said. That's why I said.
Cut her ass, bro.
He said he's been fascinated. Let me get through the letter, please, Steve. He said he's been fascinated by cannibalism. Since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious. So, I need to know if this is really just a fetish or should I run before it's too late? Have you ever heard of such? I'm falling for this guy, but I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. Please help me. Okay, I mean, all I could say initially is what? WTH? I mean, really, did I read this correctly? Like, you said in the letter, did you hear this correctly? People don't eat people. That's not what we do. What is he talking about? I mean, this is a fantasy he hasn't been able to live out yet. Listen, sure, he could be just kidding, and this could just be a fantasy, and he doesn't really mean this. Sure.
A booty burger? I don't get it.
I mean, he could just be kidding, but why take this chance? I mean, seriously, he knows too much about it. He's researched it. No, to answer your question, we've never heard of such cannibalism and things like this. I mean, we know what it is, of course, but we haven't literally heard of anyone doing this. And yes, I would run. He sounds too freaky. I mean,
freaky?
Yeah, he sounds too freaky and crazy to me. That's not freaky to you?
No,
that's beyond. That's
yeah,
beyond.
that's
It's
way
beyond.
beyond.
It's beyond.
Let her finish the letter.
Yeah, it's beyond. He wants to literally eat you. The term is called voraphilia, if you guys want to know. Voraphilia. All right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, you knew that. All right, Steve, I'm done. I think she should run. This is too crazy.
Well, let's go over the letter and just go along on the journey that this letter was taking us on. They 6 months, dating this man, one of the sweetest men she ever met. You know, he was a supervisor of a moving company that moved her, professional, handsome, and so he asked her out. She said, all right. Well, they started out as friends, but they're in a relationship now, because on the first date, he told her the first thing he loved about her was her skin. Her skin tone. How soft and subtle it looked. Girl, the attention about to drive this girl crazy. She was overjoyed. When we go out, he be caressing your skin with his great big hand. Because them furniture moving hands. You know, he got them big ass hands. He picking up refrigerators, couches. You know, this big man ass hand. Kissing all over your shoulder. You got intimate over the weekend, and Lord Jesus. Woo, it was everything. Then it got tricky. After sex, y'all was laying in bed. You know, just like, he was just rubbing on you. Kept saying, I love your skin. Then he whispered, I just want to eat you. Now, we've all heard this before.
Careful. All right,
most
listen.
grown-ass men before.
Hang on, Steve. Hang on. We'll have part two.
Oh, Lord.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject of today's letter, you can't have your cake and eat it too. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's get back into the letter. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Let's recap.
Ain't no damn recap. She done got the movie company boy she done fell in love with. And he out on a date with her. Talking about the favorite thing about her was her skin tone and how soft and supple it was. Oh, she hadn't had this kind of attention in a while. She was overjoyed. Go out caressing the skin, had them great big hands kissing all on her shoulder. He had the moving man hands. Yeah, picking, flipping, taking whole rugs down by herself down the steps. Picking up armoires and moving entertainment centers. Oh, this boy powerful. So you finally got intimate over the weekend, and Lord have mercy, it was everything she hoped for. And right after she said everything I hoped for, period, but then it got tricky. Oh, they laying up in there in the afterglow. They laying in bed just like usual, just rubbing on it. And he kept talking about how much he loved my skin. Then he whispered to me, I just want to eat you. Now, she giggled, turned, cause she want to say yes to this. That's what the giggle was about. And turned and looked at him thinking he wanted to go for round 2. No. Now you was hoping that he was talking about what you thought he was talking about. That's what the giggle was for. But then he said to me, no, I literally want to eat you. I looked at this man and I asked him to repeat himself. Because you know what? If that's what you really want to do, just go and say it to me. But I don't know what you mean by literally. So I asked him to repeat himself. He said that he fantasizes about eating a part of a woman's body, and it's a big fetish that he's not been able to live out yet. Mm-hmm. Now, at this point, you need to be sitting up in the bed. You need to sit up. You need to start eyeing his ass, because this is going somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then he elaborated that overseas, it's a big thing where a man would take part of a woman's buttocks and eat it.
Wow. What?
Now, I don't know where in this letter you kept typing, but this would have been a hard letter to type. You want to eat what? I don't know who this sister is, but this conversation with, you want to eat? You gonna cut who ass? Hold up. In words, you crazy. He said he was fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious. So I need to know if this is really just a fetish, or should I run before it's too late? What the hell did you just ask us? Mm-hmm. You're trying to figure out if this is a fetish. A man just told you that he wanted a slice of your ass. just you know, like it's cheese, or like you just a ham, or honey bake sitting up on the table. He would just want a slice of your ass. Cause now he done talking about this overseas. He been rubbing on your skin now. I love the texture. Now, he said he been fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this just a fetish and nothing serious. Now, here go the cold part right here. So I need to know if this is really a fetish, or should I run before it's too late? Have you ever heard of such? I'm falling for this guy, but I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. Okay, so what is you typing for? Now, you might be falling for this guy, but you ain't going to be able to fall on your ass because he going to be donated.
What?
You going to wake up one night numb. You ain't going to know what's going on. And he going to be sitting over there with a plate with some hot sauce.
Yeah.
And going to have a napkin around his neck. Baby, what you eating? Now, he done numbed you while you sleep. You wake up and your little booty just tingling. You don't know half of it. It's over there on that damn plate.
Oh, my gosh.
Sitting over there and got some hot sauce and he just chewing your ass and you don't even know it. Your stupid behind talking about, have you ever heard of such a thing? Hell no, we black people.
Yeah.
Hell no, we black people. Now, at first the letter was kind of sexy. Hell.
Get out.
He talking about taking a slice of your ass and you done wrote into us. And you sitting up in here, I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. What you think you gonna do? You're gonna have your little biceps in there and everything else. Like a little thigh meat now.
All right, look, we gotta
stupid ass get rid of this food.
We gotta let the people know that they can email or Instagram us their thoughts.
Don't email us nothing like this again.
On the Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM, or check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, we're going to talk about Magic Johnson. He's in the news and he's talking betrayal. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is a huge story coming out of Los Angeles, out of L.A., concerning Magic Johnson. Remember when he left the Lakers organization about a month or so ago?
Yeah.
Well, he says it's because of betrayal. That's what Magic is saying. He made it clear that general manager Rob Pelinka was the one that was backstabbing him. He told people that, he said that Pelinka told people that Magic wasn't working hard enough and he wanted to take his job with the Los Angeles Lakers. Take a listen.
But when you allude to the backstabbing, was it Rob Pelinka that you're talking about? Is it Rob Pelinka and other people within the Lakers organization? Who exactly were you talking?
No, just Rob. I think that other people didn't bother me. It's really funny as I sit here. I don't worry about those type of things. I'm not a guy who is like, oh man, he said this about me, and I worry about it. What happened was I wasn't having fun coming to work anymore, especially when I got to work beside you, knowing that you want my position. And I'm okay with that because this is what happened, Stephen A. I told him in year 2, I'm only going to be here 3 years. So my job is, Rob, to get you ready for this position. So, you know, I was going to help elevate him to the president's position. And so when all this was coming back to me, and guys calling me saying, you better watch out for him. And then what was crazy was, when I took the job, you know how many agents called me and said, you got to watch out for him.
Wow. That was Magic Johnson talking, of course, to Stephen A. Smith in that interview.
I believe that.
Yeah. Rob Pelinka answered several questions and said that his allegations weren't true and that he had just spoken to Magic 2 days ago. So that's where it is.
But you know, he gave one of those answers, this guy Pelinka, when he said, I love to just sit down with Magic and talk and work it out. He's gone. He's left the organization.
Right.
If you wanted to talk and work it out, you could have had that talk and work it out situation before. I do not think Magic left for no reason.
Right.
I think Magic is talking from a straight place. You know, and this guy, Rob Pelinka, with his reputation and all that it has, I think is that. I don't see Magic Johnson going on TV publicly saying stuff like this. Do you know the scrutiny that this guy has faced in his life? The things that Magic has come out and publicly said?
Right.
You think that this dude, Rob Pelinka, is a big deal to him? No. Oh, no, man. This cat that stood in front of the world and made some devastating announcements.
Absolutely.
That's why I believe in the credibility of what he's saying.
I mean, he was all in with the organization.
Magic is a Laker.
All the way through.
He's probably the most famous Laker to ever play.
Yeah, he loves that team.
So, you know, he's a Laker.
Yeah. All right, well, coming up at the top of the hour, A-Rod is in a legal hassle over a picture of him sitting on the throne in his home. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, look, guys, it appears that Alex Rodriguez likes to use the bathroom without closing his blinds. Lawyers for A-Rod are trying to track down, he's gotten his lawyers involved in this. They're trying to track down a photographer who snapped a picture of him on the toilet. All right?
J-Lo cool with this too? J-Lo cool with these doors and these blinds?
He was in his Park Avenue apartment that he shares with J-Lo, Tommy, to answer your question. Someone with a clear view from an adjacent building took a picture of him sitting on the throne with his pants down while texting on his phone.
That's terrible.
And that phone needs sanitized.
Yeah, this is TMI right here.
Hey, you gonna be bougie like that, Tommy?
That phone.
You ain't never text on the toilet.
For real.
For
you
real,
ain't never
dog.
text on
the toilet. You ain't
phone.
never...
Are you serious?
Why did you texting at that time?
What?
Your focus should be
We
somewhere
wait.
else.
Okay, wait. Let me finish.
Shirley, you told enough of his story. We don't give a damn. I'm trying to figure out what this fool is sitting up here saying he don't text when he using the bathroom.
That phone need to be sanitized.
I don't even take my phone in there. Y'all sitting there texting. So I've had conversations with y'all and y'all been sitting there. I won't text now one of y'all no more now. Cause I don't know where y'all sitting there while y'all texting.
It ain't nothing but
No.
You asked the question.
That's nasty.
You coming by the house? Yeah. Done. That's it.
Emojis
and don't even put your phone nowhere near mine no more, Joe. I don't even want your phone. Don't lay it on crop, bump up against it, none of that. Y'all, both of you and my uncle got these nasty ass phones. That's a shame.
My phone nasty.
Y'all need to wipe it down with some sanitizer or something.
Why am I
You know he's a germaphobe.
That's just nasty.
No, but he lying.
You going in there for y'all in there all the 10 minutes. Why you gotta take the phone in there?
That's how long little kids go. Grown men gonna be in here a while.
Y'all ain't regular then. There's something wrong with y'all.
They need more fiber.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't regular. There's something wrong with y'all.
Steve, you're getting quiet. You've gotten quiet on us.
I don't understand. Tommy is like he got a lot of rules for an idiot.
You know he's a germaphobe.
What is you tripping about? And I saw the picture of A-Rod. Now, A-Rod, what he got to do, if you're in a New York apartment.
Come on,
man. You got to put something up to your window. Some type of. All you got to do is get reflective tint. Anything.
He want his
blinds.
It depends on how high up you are, though. Like when I was on
Dog, it don't matter how high you up in New York. Somebody up there with you.
Well, they naked, too.
So. No, they at work.
Stop talking to him, Carl.
Oh, you're right.
So when you go, you're saying when you go, you're naked? Is that what you're saying?
No. The door wide open.
No, the window.
Sir.
Well, the door open, too. So all that's coming out.
No, he hypocritical.
No, the window. It's just about the window.
What is it, Steve? Shirley?
What is wrong with you?
Why is the door open? Why does he not have his door closed?
Hey,
to the
dog.
bathroom?
Where do you see a door open?
Yeah, we don't have anything. It's not anything about a door.
Bathrooms got doors.
But what does that have to do with this? We're talking about
They
a
took
window.
a picture from across.
From the window.
Right. And the only reason why they're able to take it is because the door opened up.
Tommy, they have a picture of A-Rod. I'm looking at the picture.
I haven't seen the picture.
They have Hello.
That might be why.
Well, look at the picture.
Ding,
It's
ding,
right
ding,
there.
ding, ding, ding,
Well, I don't
ding,
have the
ding.
picture. Hold on. Let me look at the picture.
It's real simple. And then as soon as you see the picture, can you fix however you want this statement to be?
Yeah. We're not.
My problem still goes back to y'all's funky phones, but that's all right.
You the same one talking about you don't leave your phone nowhere.
Hey, Tommy, when the last time me and you talked on the phone?
Been a long time.
So you not calling me ain't gonna bother me.
But we text each other, but I won't be texting you no more. Because I know you sitting in there texting me. I don't want funky conversation.
Bottom line is,
did you get my
close your
last
blinds,
text?
A-Rod.
I did get your last text.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't want no more texts?
No, I need some of them, though.
right, look, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In political news, guys, yesterday was a big day in Chicago. It was an historic day. Lori Lightfoot was inaugurated as Chicago's first black lesbian mayor.
All right.
All right. Yes, Ms. Lightfoot, or Mayor Lightfoot, takes office with efforts to address violent crime, thank God, and improve police and community relations. Ms. Lightfoot's platform also includes improving schools and expanding affordable housing options. So all those are good. All these are great things for Chicago, especially tackling the violent crime and education. Excellent, excellent. So, that's who they voted in. Yeah, that's who they voted in. So hopefully she'll be able to have the support that she needs to get the job done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rahm Emanuel decided not to run again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that ain't shocking.
Yeah.
But that's good though. We got a black woman that's mayor in Chicago. You know, major cities. Atlanta. Yeah. We got sisters all over doing big things.
Yeah.
They doing it, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Good leadership.
And you know, I want to make a statement when I get about 2 minutes.
Okay. How about when we come back, Steve?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why don't you text it to us?
Wait, I gotta wait till I'm in the bathroom.
All right, look, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 after the hour. This ignorant show right here.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We got some really sad news. Who's not a fan of the group After 7? I mean, everyone. Melvin Edmonds, from the group After 7, and the older brother of Babyface. He is the older brother of Kenny Babyface Edmonds, died on Saturday. He had a short illness. He passed away. He was 65 years old. And, just a sad situation. I mean, he could really sing. And you know how they traded lead vocals in After 7 and everything. And just a sad situation. Our prayers and our condolences are going out to his family and his friends and to our family member, Babyface. Yeah.
Ooh, Can't Stop, Ready or Not.
Yes, come on. The hits. Yes. Ooh. Seriously. Yes. From The Deal, Oh boy, it's pretty sad though. Yeah, very sad as a matter of fact. Love that group, absolutely love that group. Yeah, and in other entertainment news as we move on, Principal Akbar Cook has made a huge difference in the Newark, New Jersey community, and his efforts caught the attention of the one and only none other than Oprah Winfrey. It turns out Oprah made a surprise visit to Westside High School on Friday night. She donated $500,000 to help keep Cook's Lights On program running. What's that, you ask? Well, Principal Cook first made headlines last year for adding a laundry room to his New Jersey school after learning that many students skipped classes because they were being bullied for not having clean clothes. And then more recently, Principal Cook went viral for his Lights On program, which keeps students off the street by giving them a safe place to hang out, shoot pool, play ball, video games, and all that at the school. And Oprah made a $500,000, $500,000 donation. So congratulations to her.
That's big.
Yeah. Now, was she getting some flack on Instagram? I heard Carla about somebody just wrote, "Why don't you, give money to students like Robert Smith did to Morehouse?"
Wait a minute. No, wait. See, this is the troubling part of it. The person who typed it in, what are you doing? What he does, he did at the spur of the moment. How you dogging Oprah? All this stuff Oprah done. Do you know what Oprah has done?
She did clap back, Steve. Oprah did clap back. She said she has put 400 men through Morehouse. She said that, and she gave $13 million in scholarships. All right, coming up, our last break of the day, and of course, some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey. Coming up at 49 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Last break of the day, Steve. And you said earlier that you wanted to make a statement, so now is a great time.
Before I do closing remarks, I just want to say about this abortion laws that's going down in Alabama and all of these other places. You know what I was thinking today?
What?
I think that this Roe versus Wade that they're trying to overturn, I think that this, whether a woman has a right to get an abortion after rape or incest, or whether a woman has a right to choose to have to be pregnant or not. You know what I think?
What?
I think that decision, I think if they're going to vote, only women should be allowed to vote on this issue. I think dumbass men ought to stay out of it. I think this anything to do with birthing, pregnancy, and a woman's rights, I think that should be decided by women.
Yeah, you're not alone.
I just really do.
Opinion.
I think it should just be women who vote. I don't think men should even have a say-so. There ain't a man living that's ever been pregnant that knows what it's like, that understands the feelings of having to make a decision or having to carry a child. I just think it should be just a woman's choice. But first of all, I'm pro-woman's choice. But if you're going to have a vote to decide whether it stays or lays or whatever it is, I think it should just be women that vote. Because when I listen to men talk about this, I realize wholeheartedly how stupid men really are. You don't know diddly when it comes to birthing, the right of a woman, how a woman feels. You know nothing, man. I just think it's idiotic when I'm listening to these old-ass men up in here making statements about judgment, but how they feel it should go. That's crazy, man. It should just be women. That's all I want to say. Any voting about abortion, anything, it should only women should be allowed to vote. I really believe that, man. Because the men I've been hearing talk about it, they so damn stupid. They make some of the most ignorant statements, a statement that a woman would never make.
Yeah. These old men.
Man, get out of here. Nobody care what you think. You ain't never carried no child. You don't even know what that's about. All right. That's my statement. I'm ready for closing remarks.
All right. Hit it.
Okay.
I want to share with you all something that I learned today. You know, I told you I've been doing this morning meditation every day, and it's really, really been helping me out. And I learned so much every day during my meditation. I have these daily things that I read and everything. But I wanted to share with you all something that I found to be true. The world is a tough place to live in for all of us. But there is a way to better cope and deal with it. Because the world is such a changing place, it's such a tough place to be in. Because what happens is your mind as a person, it leaps from problem to problem to problem. And I've been guilty of this, so I'm not telling you something that I've mastered. I'm not. I'm telling you something that I've been guilty of many times, because I know sometimes when you're dealing with problems, man, your mind just go from problem to problem to problem. And when it does that, it tangles all of your thoughts up into a knot. I mean, man, you get real anxious. When you start thinking about problems, you get anxious, everybody. And when you think like that, you leave God out of the process. And when you leave God out of the process because you're just focusing on the problem, how to solve it, what to do about it, how you can change it, why is it happening, and your mind is in these anxious knots, every time you think like that, you leave God out your process. And once you do that, your mind is darkened. I know what I'm talking about because, man, I've gone through it. You know how you be pressing with so many problems and you're trying to think of a way out and you're trying to figure it out. And man, once you focus on problems, man, your mind can get real dark. And even though God really wants to help, God never violates the freedom of choice that he gave us as human beings. God is a gentleman. He don't come in and just take over. You have to invite God in. And when you're having these problems and you're getting your mind all tossed up and tangled up and your mind is in a dark space because you've left God out the process, and God, being a gentleman, not going to violate your freedom, he stands by in the background of your mind waiting on you to remember that he is God, that he is who he says he was, that God don't have none of his promises come back void. He don't tell you something that's going to happen and it don't happen. He don't promise you nothing that he don't keep the promise on. So he said he would always be there for you in times of need and trouble. He will settle your mind and give you peace. So when you turn your problems over to God, your load immediately becomes lighter. And even though the circumstances might not have changed, y'all, you have somebody to share the burden with. So your compulsion to fix everything, it just gives way to a satisfied connection with God.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.